So today is Friday, so I'm gonna do an update on the garden and everything. I'm having a rough day today. I don't know why. I think it's because the culmination of a bunch of stuff that's starting to get on my nerves. So it's feeling a little like depressed, I guess. I'm normally a pretty upbeat, positive, optimistic, glass is half full kind of person. But everybody has their days, and today is mine. So we really want that house. It's not going the way we planned. It's not necessarily a no-go yet, but it's not looking so great, which is really frustrating because we have not been able to find anything other than this house that we like and that fits our needs. So that's something we are dealing with. Today is actually a beautiful day. The last couple days have been rainy and gloomy and chilly. Today's in the 70s again. It's sunny. It's a really pretty day out. So I'm gonna get outside and get out of this funk that I'm in and get some work done. I need to tend to Cottontail, which is actually usually the kids do that. I actually never have to tend to her food and water and that kind of thing, but we ran really late this morning and I barely got them to school on time, so they didn't have time to go out and feed her and give her water. So I'm gonna do that for them. I need to clean up the yard a little bit. I know I just did that in a past video, right? It's a mess again because of the kids. And I'm just gonna take you on a full update. It's Friday, so I'm gonna take you on a full update of what's going on in the garden. And it's looking pretty good. So that's actually something I'm really happy about. And silver lining, if we don't end up moving by this, well, it was supposed to be the end of July. I'll be able to harvest everything. So there's silver lining. There's a blue jay in my yard. We get a lot of blue jays and a lot of cardinals in the yard. They're very pretty birds. Alright, so we're going to go out now. And I'll end up switching you over to my tripod so that I can get this stuff done. Beautiful day. I'm going to keep the doors open. So nice. You hear the birds? So pretty out. Alright, we'll take care of Cottontail first. Hello, beautiful. You ready for some food and water? At least now I know where all my towels went. So I figure while I'm out here, I'm going to get some weeding done. Because it really needs it. Especially in this one and that one. And over by the carrots. Now that I'm weeding, I'm realizing just how much more room I have in here that I could plant more stuff. I would probably have to go get stuff that's already germinated though. It's kind of getting late, but look at all the room I have now. All in here. And over there is celery, but there's still a good amount of room in here. Should use the space while I can, right? I think that's what I'll do. I think this is becoming a trend. Probably this one I won't I weed and it looks like so much more room in here, which there is because I'm weeding, but I'm going to transplant something to this spot right here because it didn't germinate. Look at all the volunteer tomatoes. See them all? Little tomatoes. These are zucchini plants, and these are all the tomato. I'm just going to let them grow. See what happens. On to the next. Alright, I got an idea. Remember this planter bed right here? It was full of wood and I wasn't going to utilize it because of we were going to be moving. Well, that's up in the air now. We don't know what's going on. So I'm actually going to utilize it because I have so many tomato plants growing. They can't grow this close together and be healthy as they get bigger. Look at it. That's just a lot. I'm going to transplant some into this one and give them a start because I'm not about to kill tomato plants. I will get as many as I possibly can. So I'm going to clear this out and transplant those to here. Got up too quick. Alright, so it's pretty much cleared out. There's already tomatoes in here. Oh, a wasp. There's a wasp right there. See it? I don't like wasps. Who does, right? Anyway, we have some volunteer tomatoes in here, so I'm not even sure how this happened because the tomatoes are way over there. And yet there's already 1, 2, 3. I thought there was another one. 3 volunteers in here of tomatoes. So that's pretty cool. But I'm going to go ahead and start transplanting some over here. Because you never have enough tomatoes. Watered the tomatoes and like right after, and they already looked like they were wilting, so I'm gonna check them out real quick and see if they've perked back up at all. I'm hoping so, because the last thing I wanted to do was kill them. Well, they're looking alright actually. A couple of them are flopped over. I think it's probably because of the weight of the water. But look, they're not too bad. This one's a little bit, and these guys, actually there's 2 in this one. Oh, I think that's just it's just kind of unsteady. Let's see if that helps. But those ones were all flopped over, and well, they still kind of are. Oh my gosh. Again, could just be from the weight of the water, because I didn't have the thing on it, the spray. I don't know, we're gonna have to see. Because I don't want these to die. This is what it looks like after I transplanted some tomatoes over there. Doesn't even look like I made a dent. But there's just still so many of them. Alright, so back to the update. Kale and carrots are doing great. So we got, you can see the kale. It's actually 3 rows here, here, and here. And then the carrots, I can see the rows clearly, but I don't know if you can. So There. I gotta do some weeding in here. Here. A little bit closer up. There. This row, and this row. Once I do the weeding, those will look a lot better. Be able to see it a lot clearer. So, carrots and kale. Yes, absolutely. Tomatoes? Yes, absolutely. These potatoes are amazing. They still blow me away and how well they're doing. So, potatoes, broccoli is doing amazing. Look, I transplanted this just the other day and look at how big it is already. It's like blown up just from transplanting it to new spots. I can't even believe how big that's gotten. And of course, all of our volunteer tomatoes that are just scattered across the whole garden. And we have our zucchini, more tomatoes, and yellow squash over there. Over here, we still have onions, a couple of garlics over here, and again, lots of space now. Probably because our peppers we had died. We got green onion. This is celery. All these little green spots now are celery. That's celery, that's celery. And then we got more garlic right here. This garlic that I have in here was actually just kind of... I put it in there last year hoping it would work. And it did. Oh, we gotta check Emiley's corn on the cob. And we have some volunteer lettuce over here. So yep, corn on the cob's doing well. Right there. Lettuce over here, corn here, corn here. It's full of weeds. She's gonna have to come back here and fix that, but otherwise, doing great. Now let's go check Ayden's herb garden. Remember we added that extra basil so that we could start having basil right away, and it's doing great. See? These are the ones we just bought and planted. Now all of these are growing quite a bit. So hey, the more the merrier as far as I'm concerned. This is chives, doing great. Oregano, doing great. Parsley, doing great. And thyme. And hey, wouldn't you know, look, a tomato plant. Now how does a tomato plant end up in the herb garden from way over there? I don't know. Guess that's a bird did it, or the kids? I don't know. We also have volunteer something right here. I haven't even finished this part yet, and there's something growing. Assuming somebody dropped a seed somewhere, but look. Right there. And over here I would do Ayden's. That's one of our next projects, is we're gonna do a trellis. So these are all his beans. And we've got yellow squash in here that he has planted. So the ones around here are yellow squash. He planted strawberries in here too, but doesn't look like they are coming up. So that would make 2 years in a row. For some reason, we can't seem to grow strawberries. I don't know what it is, but they just don't want to grow. Like, they don't even germinate. I don't know. It'd be nice to have some though.